Oh, it's nice in here. It's all cozy and shit. I love your decor. It's so warming and welcoming. Girl, hey, how you doing, honey? How are you dropping the tea, baby? Oh, girl, it smell like good in here. It smell like lavender and rosemaries and shit. Girl, it's so nice in here. It ain't all ghetto and biased and full of shit. It's just nice. Um, Damn, that fucking picture made me look extra fat. Fuck, I think I need to go to lose some weight or something. What the fuck is going on here? Blah, 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 blah. Fake outrage exposed. This app is full of pick mishas. People pick sides. People are full of shit. People, people, people. Thank you for that introduction for me to make a video on you. It's only right for me to return the favor dropping the fucking tea. And you have fucking dropped the tea, you dropped the ball, you dropped the bullshit out your brain because you absolutely is full of dropping shit. So people will probably want to know why am I making this video? Because dropping the tea said that I have fake morals and I'm picking sides, I'm being biased to the situation between Benjamin, Ben Israel, and Jelly. I was on Phantoms again. Phantom, you keep giving me it. Phantom, I'm gonna have to divorce you virtually because it seems like every time I come to your platform, my guy, I'm always getting into trouble. Louisiana. So, Phantom, I'm gonna have to divorce you. But anyways, so dropping T made a video, y'all just seen it, and so she said all this other kind of stuff. But we gonna have to rewind and go down memory lane because I don't have a issue with dropping the tea, so she has the right to give her opinion on anything that she wants to do. But one thing I absolutely do not like, I do not like people to lie on me and don't label me because if I say anything about anyone, if I like them or not, I'm going to be as honest as I can be. And if they want to rebuttal what I said, they have the right to do that as well. But don't lie on me. And the issue between Jelly and Benjamin is the issue between Jelly and Benjamin. But I don't have fake morals. And you know why? Because Jelly has a husband. Jelly is married. I don't know how long Jelly has been married to her husband, but he is well capable of getting into the chats and typing. He should have got his ass up and got in that microphone and stood 10 toes to protect his wife. That was not my job or the women in the black tea sector. Okay, Bookie Butt? Let's clear that up right now. And Jelly would not be having all of these people coming after her virtually if Jelly wouldn't stop doing the shit that she, as a grown ass woman, is doing on this app. Do you understand me? But we finna talk about a little something. People that have no morals in their fake outrage. And they always coming up with bullshit because it looks good or it's just for content. So blah, 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 blah. And now I'm finna checkmate your ass, miss dropping the tea But what it looks like is you are one of them pick-me-shus that pick a side, and you are a ass kisser. You should just stick your head all up in their ass because you can't think for your own. And yeah, you found the right one. And I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm going to do this one and done. And also, you have me blocked, girl. You had me black, girl, so you didn't want me to see this. You did not want me to see this video. But thank you for it anyway. So let's talk about it. So I believe this was like April 8th or April 5th. I don't remember. But this is what happened with the nappy head comment. I had shared Snoopy's video because before that, you had made a beautiful, beautiful song for Miss Pam, and it was posted a few days, almost a week after her passing, and no one even viewed it, liked it, shared it, or nothing. I was the first person that actually viewed it, liked it, and shared it. I did that to a few of your videos that didn't have any views. I was supportive of you. I was supportive of your platform. So I don't know where the disconnect happened. Maybe you don't like real people. Maybe you like to associate yourself with fake people, unhealed people. But we gonna jump to that unhealed shit a little bit later. And this may or may not be a lengthy video, but stay tuned, because you know I can talk and I ain't got shit to do right now for the next few hours. I ain't got nothing but time. But anyways, I hope y'all like the video. Subscribe, fuck all that shit. Anyways, this is what, okay, so again, I shared Snoopy's video, and she got underneath that comment, and I think underneath that, so anyways, she said, I said I wasn't nappy head, responding to Polo. I didn't anyone, what the fuck, I didn't anyone, context matter. I didn't anyone, context matter. Lady been reaching for something to attack me on since last year while I pay no attention. Make that make sense. I can't make anything make sense, honey, because I don't know what you and Snoopy has going on. I don't know what you and Snoopy has going on, but what I do know is that I have friends that has different type of texture of hair. I done, see, I do hair and nails sometimes. So, I even braided one of my friend's hair that has like straight hair. So I don't know how you look, or is that your real picture? I don't know your hair texture, but I know that you won't have hair like us. I know you don't have 4C hair, kinky hair. So when someone of maybe your type of texture, because again, I don't know what type of texture hair you have, but I know for a fact that you guys don't say your hair is nappy. Even when you wash it, before you put conditioner in it, you will say, oh my goodness, my hair is tangled up, or it's kind of rough, it's kind of dry. But I never heard my friends say that their hair is nappy. So you can dismiss me with that bullshit. So when I say that Jelly Husband is capable of getting into the chat and typing on how he feels and he expresses himself. So right here, this video was made about RGM and the Jedi. And sorry, bro, that I am bringing up your name and some bullshit, but that's what I had to reference to because I had to get a little context to what I'm talking about. You ain't got nothing, absolutely nothing to do with this. I was just referencing this text thread right here. So in fucking ways, he's well of aware typing. He said in this video that Jelly was talking about RGM and Jedi, he said, also, you done nothing wrong to this dude. As a matter of fact, You never done anything to anyone to deserve this type of treatment. Gaslighting like a motherfucker. So when Jelly kept on expressing the situation, I kind of felt a little sorry for her. I kind of felt her pain as a mother. And what I do, I said, Jelly, what's up, girl? Let's have a conversation, woman to woman. No arguing, no yelling, an adult conversation. She didn't even like it. She paid it no dust. Right underneath this comment, someone else said something. She said something back and gave it a like. So Jelly don't want to have an adult conversation. She wants to keep doing the same thing she's doing now. Making videos and arguing in her fucking phone. Because like I said, with the situation between her and Ben, she kept bringing it up, so she felt a certain type of way. Why should the fuck I care more about Jellies and her kids more than the fuck she do? Make that make sense to me dropping the fucking T. And I'm going to explain that as well. So in this video right here, this is on Jelly's platform. Uh, Dropping T was in the comments. And she said to Jelly, because Jelly was talking about whatever she was talking about, but she brought up again on multiple situations after the plotter situation in Ben. So, like I said, as a mother, I understood how she felt, but the person that Jelly is, it made me overlook a lot of that shit. So you could say my morals is fucked up, but that's how I feel. That's how I felt. So, anyways, girl, I love this for you, honey. I love this for you. And y'all, excuse me how I talk, because, baby, my friend, I gotta drink me some motherfucking tea, because, yeah, TT. Yeah, TT. So, I gotta drink me some motherfucking tea, because last night in my real motherfucking life, a bitch thought she was gonna try me. So, we was having a motherfucking stringing match. We yelling at each other. And to the point, I got tired of fucking going back and forth with this bitch. And I just had that head nod her ass. But yeah, we was screaming on the top of our lungs over some bullshit. But anyways, so this is what Dropping the T said. He said, by the way, I never liked Ben purely based on his awful mouth and disrespect to women of women. So you understood the assignment, right? You have heard him, you see him around, whatever, wherever, but you knew how he talked of women, right? The disrespect, right? His mouth was filthy and nasty, right? So stay with me, everybody. So she understood that Ben has an awful mouth and he is disrespectful to women. I'm glad you said that, girl. And you also said that Ben has never healed, and it shows. What have he have not healed from, and what does it shows? Because we can say the same thing for Jelly, that she never healed. She talked about her childhood trauma. She talked about her daddy being a racist and the stuff that she witnessed going on in their household. So she witnessed a lot of trauma. A lot of trauma. She been through a lot of trauma. And she also have not healed. That's you typing in Jelly's chat, and she posted it. Yeah, okay. Then you also said, I know you two are cool. I'm just being honest. You said that you know that Jelly and Ben are cool. You're just being honest. But in the video that you plastered, it was talking about how Ben talked so bad about Jelly and her children. And Jelly brought it up, not House of Queen TV. I never spoke bad about Jelly's children. Yes, I have spoken bad about her, and she has spoken about me. We did that to each other. I take full accountability of what I have said. And I also say that when I make videos on a certain topic. But I never talked about her children. So, what morals are we talking about dropping the T? I wasn't the one that talked about her kids. And I said also in that video, I said at the time, we wasn't cool. So we turned a blind eye and we covered our ears. So you said, I know you two are cool. I'm just being honest. So Jelly and Ben are cool at the time of this when she, made this video and you came in her comment section, right? So Jelly and him are cool. But he was the one that said those things about her and her kids. Stay with me, motherfucking people. Stay with me. Let me work. So let's just listen to what Dropping the Tea have to say about what she heard from my mouth to her ears, because it seems like when she listens to people's videos, it's a disconnect from people's mouths to her ears. So maybe because she's biased to a certain situation, maybe she don't like the person for whatever reason, but she's not honest. She can't be honest. She's not a honest person. She has amnesia. She's a ass kisser. She just she don't know who the fuck she is. But she wants to point fingers at everyone else. She needs to go and light some incense and woosah in that beautiful girl. I love that room, girl. I love that girl. I love the decor. It's so comfortable looking. But let us here. Come on here.
So I was watching a replay of Phantoms Live, and I came across something that actually says a lot more than people realize. Because this isn't just about one situation. This right here shows the mindset of this app. Now, before I say anything else, I want you to listen closely to the words being spoken. Not just the tone, not just the reactions, the actual words. Because that's where the truth is.
Fake morals, huh? Let's go. And to a certain extent. And so when she say that I was around when her children and her was being talked about. And I said, and I'm always going to say that. I said, okay, when you was being talked about in a negative way and people were saying sexual stuff about your child, I was saying in the back of my head, like, ooh, that's fucked up. It's wrong. And I'm going to stand 10 on it. Even I done said some fucked up shit, but I never said anything fucked up about her kids. Okay, like I said, people done said a lot of fucked up things about Jelly. Okay, she said fucked up things about them. But when it comes down to her kids, it's fucked up because those are when we saying this, okay, Jelly has 3 kids. 2 are grown and one is a minor, a little baby girl. So when we saying children, regardless of their ages, because some people still to this day, 2026, still thinks that all 3 of Jelly kids are still minors. But again, regardless of the ages of her kids, those are still her children. Because my babies one is off at college, one gonna be elder in a couple of months, so they still gonna be my babies. So regardless of how old they is. But anyways, like I said, I felt bad for you and what was being said. But at the fucking time, how many times can I say this? At the fucking time, I did not give 2 fucks. And you, Phantom played that video. You came up there and y'all said y'all was exchanging motherfucking words. And your husband, I don't know where the fuck he was at that day, but he could have joined you the next day. I'm quite sure Ben would have been there. So, Christy, not Christy, who is, y'all be changing y'all name so motherfucking much. I don't know. They said that she was this person. I'm not finna get into that shit. Let me stop, because I was about to do the shit that they be doing, and I'm not finna go there. So, whoever the Christy girl is, my bad boo boo, my bad boo ski. I was finna put your name with her, but because that's what someone said in someone else's chat, but I'm gonna mind my business on that. I'm gonna mind my business on that. I was about to say something, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna keep it respectful, because I don't know who Kirsty is, and um, she ain't never said anything bad about me, so we're good. Anyways, so dropping the C, girl. So you said that I have fake morals because I said at the time, did no one stand up for Jelly because of the dislike that we had for her, or we have for her? Well, you should make a video for Jelly's husband. Go ahead and make a video for Kyle. Because again, why should I care for someone else's children more than they do? Me and Jelly are not home girls. We was cordial because we went to the same places. Me and her was cordial because we went to the same places. But why should I care for someone else's children more than they do? Since you said don't listen to their tone and whoop whoop whoop, listen to the words. So, are you hearing the words that come out of my mouth? Why should I care about someone else's children more than they do? Kyle is her husband. He is those children's stepfather. When he married Jelly, he took on the responsibilities to take care of those children emotional, physically, and financially. Okay? And I'm not no hater, and to show dropping the tea so much that I am not a hater. Y'all, I'm not even gonna finish this video. It was only 5 minutes long, so y'all can take y'all asses over to dropping the tea page. She got 39 views. Go over there and get her some views, and go ahead and like, because she got 11 likes, and she said she got 2 comments, but it's only 1 comment. She liked it in 5 others, so I don't understand what's going on with that part. But anyways, go over there and get her some views so y'all can finish watching the rest of that. Because again, the same thing that was said over Phantom, she just doing a reaction video to it. So go over there to Dropping Tea, give her a view, and get in the comments and tell her what y'all think about her video. I would get in her comments and tell her what I feel about her video, but I'd rather just make a video myself. Hey girl, hey.
Did you catch it? Because what you just heard? That wasn't about right or wrong. That was about who people like. And this is exactly what I mean when I talk about fake outrage. People on this app love to act like they've got morals, like they stand on something. But in reality, their morals swing depending on the person. If it's someone they don't like, it's outrage. It's dragging. This is disgusting. But if it's someone they do like, now it's quiet. Now it's excuses. Now it's not that deep. Same behavior. Different reaction. And I'm sorry, but that shit is fake. Like, be real or go the fuck away. Because you cannot claim to be a decent person while your standards change depending on who you like. That's not morals. That's performance. And this is exactly why the app is the way it is. People reward this behavior. They defend it. They back their favorites no matter what. Then act confused when everything turns messy. And somehow, I'm the problem? No. You lot are the damn fucking problem. At least I'm consistent. So no. The issue isn't just what was said in that clip. It's the mindset behind the reactions. And a lot of people just expose themselves without even realizing it. Let me know what you think, T-Squad.
Yeah, girl. People do expose themselves on this app every motherfucking day. So let's get into the exposure. You ready? Let's go.
Need to talk. Because the timeline right now, it feels like YouTube fell through a portal and came out the other side missing about 6 bags of common sense. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm sorry. But this whole narrative of Maggie working with Quiet Storm has my brain doing gymnastics it never signed up for. Like, did YouTube fall through a portal? Did we collectively lose the plot? Where's the common sense? Did it evaporate?
And for you to try to sound so educated, you sure have lost common sense. But moving on.
Somebody check the humidity because it's clearly missing. Here's the thing. You can like someone. You can dislike someone. Cool. Human emotions love that for you. But liking or hating somebody should not block your basic common sense.
You're absolutely right. Liking someone or disliking someone should not block your common sense. And girl, I hate that for you. I really hate that for you because you always want to say disliking someone or liking someone, not being biased or being biased, and common sense this and common sense that, and decency and morals. Well, girl, everybody can't be an ass licker. Everybody can't be an ass kisser. It's a lot of that running around here. Shout out to Ben Israel, the biggest ass kisser. Well, not kisser, but an ass eater. Because I heard your ass say that shit this morning, nigga. Talking to Sammy. Talking about House of Queens TV is an ass eater. Nigga. You the one got your legs bent in the air talking about licking ass. So I had to return a favor. Shout out to Ben Israel, the biggest ass eater in the YouTube streets. But I think he's gonna go neck to neck with dropping a T, because I don't think she can lick more ass than Ben Israel. Shout out to my homeboy Ben. What's up, Ben Ass Eater? That's like a inside joke that me and him got going on, because he said that he had his legs in the air, his ass ate. So I call him Ass Eater. But now I think that he's in a race between dropping a T and being Israel on who can eat the most ass. So why I brought y'all to this video, we gonna go straight to the comments on this one, because for her making this video, and it's no dig to Maggie, because I don't know her like that. My opinion is just that. If she wants to return a favor and give her opinion, she can do that as well. But see, when she said people have the decent enough common sense, they lost a few marbles upstairs. So we gonna get into the comments on what people think about the decision making with her, with this video, and Maggie. So she said, this whole Maggie is working with Quiet Storm narrative is wild, and honestly, where did the common sense go? People are believing lies, missing obvious logic, and acting like YouTube turned into a detective agency overnight. Let's talk about what really happened and why the storyline makes zero sense. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm just breaking down the facts and calling out the madness. If your brain is being baffling, trying to keep up, you're not alone. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We are watching the same internet, or did we fall into a glitch in the matrix? So let's explore these comments once you want me, shall we? Again, please like the video. Please like the video. And what am I doing? I'm discovering the matrix. I am unlocking my common sense. I am not being biased to the situation because I have somewhat of a brain, common sense, and I don't eat ass. So this person said, dropping the T. Receipts are what matters. Learn to debunk with the truth. With the truth. With actual receipts. Like Danny does. Danny has proven this on her After the Show Cafe channel. Shout out to Danny Robinson. Um, she blew the theory out the water with actual receipts from Maggie's live. Your videos are about opinions. Your theories, no receipts, no proof. Girl, credibility. Okay. Your brain must be tired. You said more receipts coming. She can't escape this lie. Oh shit, I didn't see that one. So I also brought that up on Phantom's platform when I was talking about the talking points with Maggie and Jelly. So if Jelly since she shared dropping TV videos, she should have went over there and went through some of her videos so she can understand on why did I compare the Quiet Storm situation with Maggie's trauma. So this is a perfect example if you go to the receipts or take your ass over to Danny Robinson's channel and she can lay everything out play by play. So you can't have trauma and say electrojet, and have your opinions on what you believe he's doing inappropriate. When you have a whole person on your platform that is actually convicted and is in jail as I speak, is making this video. Electrojet does not have a criminal record on that. Um, he has not been arrested for that. He's not a registered sex offender. But Quiet Storm is in jail for that. So that's the reference. So when we talk about morals dropping the T, you need to stop saying certain shit. You need to stop saying certain words because, baby, right now your credibility is ass. Damn, my bad, because you are a ass eater. Sorry, girl. Sorry, girl. Sorry, girl. So, like you said, I know you two are cool. I'm just being honest. You said that Ben is disrespectful to women, and he has not healed from whatever you think that he has not healed from. But again, you said that him and Jelly are cool, and you like to be honest. So let's hear out of Jelly's mouth on how she feel about her ex best friends. They was talking shit to each other. He said this about her children. They had a kumbaya. They made up. They was playing patty cake hopscotch. They was playing pinochle and all this type of shit. But Jelly's husband never once came on a public platform where it was talked about. I done said something explaining that I felt sorry for what was said, but didn't care, and I still think that way to today. But I offered Jelly, I said, hey, let's sit down and talk about it because I see it bothers you. It's something deep down in it that hurts you to this day because that happened many months ago. but it re-triggered her. You hear that word? It triggered her. It re-triggered her when it happened to Plotter. So, morals. We don't have morals in this day of age. We fucking if you don't stand for something, you fall for everything. And I see that dropping the T, she falls for everything and anything because it sounds good, because she eats ass and her mouth just be using with shit. So, let's hear Jelly express to Ben on how she feel about what he was saying on this particular night and the things that he said back when. So again, don't know where her husband is at. Don't know where Kyle is at. She could, like she said, she woke him up about a certain picture. Why couldn't she wake him up again and have him? Because it's all men up here. You got Ben Israel, you got Phantom, and you have the boxing scholar. But again, Ben is a man and Jelly is a woman. So she's in her feelings about what's being talked about tonight. Where are the morals for Jelly husband to come up here and approach men about what this man have said to his wife about his stepchildren? So if you say, dropping the T, that I don't have any morals, that can be same thing said for Jelly husband. Because again, I am not married to her. We were cordial, and I still don't have nothing against her. So when motherfuckers be quick to make videos, you really have to sit here and think about what the fuck is gonna come out your mouth, because you coming up against a bitch like me. I am not the one to be fucking played with. Because yes, you are right, dropping to you. Things like this does stay on the internet. And people just say any and every fucking thing. They sure in the fuck do. So again, dropping the fucking T. Since you or Jelly are so cool, you understand that she is friends with Ben. And you understood that Ben has a potty mouth and he is disrespectful to women. That's what you said, huh? But you gonna keep it cute because you are friends with Jelly. And maybe you don't understand why Jelly is friends with Ben. That's what I took out of it when you was in her chat typing, saying that Ben is unhealed. The same thing you said about Ben is the same thing that could be said about Jelly. Because she befriended him after all the things that he said about her and her children. So why you wanted to make it seem like I don't have any morals? Because a person that was being talked about and her children was being talked about, she, after all of that, and after it been conjured up again, she keep continuously speaking on it. Stay with me, dropping that hey. Okay? Okay. So, who does not have any morals? Is it me or the mother? Because once again, dropping the fucking T. Why should I care about Jelly's children more than the fuck she does? More than her husband does. Ass kissing is not a look for you. So let's hear Jelly speak to her friend, now ex-friend, because they was cool, then they wasn't cool. They made a kumbaya, and now they're back to whatever the fuck they back to now. So let's listen in, everybody. Because Jelly has to approach this man about something that she heard. Something that she always do. She always want to be combative. She always want to argue. She always want to show her ass. So she is unhealed, like you want to say that Ben is unhealed. Ain't that right? Dropping the T. You said that Ben is disrespectful. He has a potty mouth. So is Jelly. Girl, let her cook. Let her cook. You just I don't know what the fuck I could say you was doing, girl. I don't know what the fuck you was doing by trying to say that I have no morals. You said I don't have any morals. But it's her kids, not mine. She became friends with this man. And yes, you have the right to want to forgive. That's the spiritual thing to do. I practice that. And I also said that what the fuck he said ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way. Yes, I will forgive you. We will be cordial. I see you. I might say hey. But ain't no fucking way that I'm going to be on the same platform as you, on the same panel as you. And damn sure, I'm not finna fucking swing for you. Because again, who was swinging for Jelly when Ben was talking about her and her kids? So he signed her to double murder records. Her and Polo. So who was swinging for Jelly? Obviously, nobody. Because didn't Polo say that her and Jelly been friends for multiple years? They go way back. That's a woman. That's her old lady, right? And Polo, I'm sorry to bring you up into this sugar, because we right now, me and you are starting to get back on a little of a speaking term. But yeah, we ain't fucking. You don't like me, bitch, and I don't like you, and I'm okay with that. But hey, girl, hey, how you fucking doing? Any goddamn way. So again, who stood up for fucking Jelly? Who is standing up for Jelly now? Polo is the only one that really is not like talking shit, but she talks shit to certain people, but not the ones that really count, if you want to be honest with it. We're being honest, right, Dr. T? We're being honest here, right? So who, right, to 2026, who is in the paint and coming to the forefront and going back and forth virtually with anybody that talks shit to Jelly, about Jelly, whatever? Nobody doing that but Polo. But only to certain people. Oh, okay, dropping the T. See, that's why I said, y'all bitches better leave me the fuck alone. Because I don't have to lie on any motherfucking body. I'm going to hit you with the fucking facts and the goddamn truth. And if I don't have the receipts to collaborate what I'm saying, then the people that was motherfucking there and they can recount that situation, they gonna like, yeah, that happened. She ain't lying. They might not say it publicly, but like I did. I didn't say the shit publicly. It was in the back of my head. So that's how that shit works. Anyway, so let's hear Jelly, the person that didn't stand on morals when it came down to her and her children. The boxing scholar, you messy.
Right in front of my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Let him go.
Let him cut.
Before this thing, your orders are backstage. Your orders are backstage. Shit.
Let him cut.
Oh.
Let him cut.
Oh, shit. Bring it up here.
Hi, Ben. How are you? I got a question. How many times did you call me outside my race? How many times did you attack me with race? Do you see them in the chat saying, it's okay, he was attacking Jelly, it don't matter? So now do you see why
The question was asked to Ben, how many times have you called me outside my race? So it was multiple times that he had offended her, right? It was multiple times. She said out her own mouth, she said, how many times this? How many times that? So she been taking score. But again, she still befriended Benjamin. Stay with me, y'all, because dropping the T, girl, this ain't good for you.
How many times did you call me outside my race? How many times did you attack me with race? Do you see them in the chat saying, it's okay, he was attacking Jelly, it don't matter? So now do you see why I said shit? But I forgave you. Now you want to backpedal and fucking twat waffle? Fuck you, Ben. You a bitch.
Ooh, okay, though. Oh, shit. It's the death of murder records. Murder records is being murdered. Right.
The box is called. The box is called you messy. But I like it. He can woo the crowd and get you going, I tell you. The box is because see, when this happened, I don't know where the fuck I was at. But I heard about it. See, as Jelly want to say that I'm always around because I'm nosy, you fucking right. I'm always around when I want to be around. But so is everybody else be around. Just like I was quiet, they was too. Like, I didn't say nothing because I don't have any morals. So was Kyle. So, don't try to sit here and try to fucking not ruin my reputation, but try to say this about me and put that on me because of however you feel about me dropping the T. So don't listen to the tone, listen to the words that's coming out of my mouth. Dropping the T once again, I'm going to ask a question. Why should I care more about Jelly and her children than she does? She said, how many motherfucking times have you disrespected me? That is what Jelly asked of Ben. This is good to me. She asked him a question. She asked him, how many times have you disrespected me? on my God today. And I forgave you. She forgave him. Yes, Lord, she forgave him. She didn't care about her morals. She didn't care about her being a mother, a protector. She said that her children do listen to some of the shit. So she didn't care about their feelings. She didn't try to protect their feelings because she wanted them, maybe, to hear the things that people have said about their mother and about them. Knowing that it's brutal, it's crucial conflict. Hey, in the middle was born. Cause we smoking on. Hey, in the middle was born. God damn it, let me get out of here. Let's go on, because this video is already long. I was not trying to be here, but bitch, I am long-winded, and you are not going to do that to me dropping the T. Because, like I said, it's a question. How you gonna say that I don't have no morals when I'm not their mother? I'm not Jelly. She's capable of speaking and standing for herself. You should be asking Kyle those questions about the morale. Huh? How come you haven't made a video expressing yourself on what do you think about Benjamin? Huh? Dropping a T? Because I'm very, very interested in hearing Ben's opinion about you. Because, you know, like you said, he does have a fucked up mouth. He talks very filthy. He's very disrespectful to women and men, because anybody can get it. It's not just fucking men. He gives it just as well as he does with women. He does the same thing with men. So even though that me and Ben, we ain't like homeboys, but I'm his fucking co-anchor over there on the Phantom Zone. We are cordial. But I'm not finna sit up here and let you do that to that man. Not that man. He's such a good man, Savannah. He's such a good man. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna allow you to do that to that man. Because he's such a good man, Savannah. He's just going through a rough time. That's all I'm saying. But shout out to the Boxing Scholar. Shout out to the Phantom Zone.
For the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Let him go.
Let him cook.
Let him go. If you're gonna jump up here and start this here, I told you, you more than welcome. I told you this day was gonna come. I told you. But now if you're gonna walk down that road, I'm willing to carry your ass this time. I ain't gonna drag you this time. I promise you I'm gonna carry your ass down the street. For real. And I'm telling you, start with the bullshit while you ahead. Cause this ain't what you want, and you know this ain't what you motherfucking want.
At all. At all. Look at me being messy. Child.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
You know, everybody, she back.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody the victim. Now let's go.
And she is.
Everybody the victim. Ben, who started the shit? You didn't even know me. Stop lying. You met me one time, and then you came over there going psycho on me, trying to say you was going to do that shit. You think that helped the situation when I already had all of them jumping on me 50 on 1, that a man needed to come over there and tell me he was going to off me and my kids? And you think you got some room to fucking do what you're doing right now and listen to anything? What have you been saying for the past 3 weeks? If I owe anybody anything, it's Jelly. I said the worst shit to Jelly, man. I did the worst to Jelly, and she forgave me. And now you up here acting like a whole ass different person. This shit did change.
You came up here.
I got that from you. I respected you. I told you that I respected you.
Lord, did you hear that, y'all? Do I got the thing on there? No, I don't. Did you hear what Jelly just said? Dropping a T. I don't know if you was aware of this video, but I think you need to go and diagnose this video. Jelly said to Benjamin, Yeah, you did say that I did the worst of the worst to her. I said the worst of the worst to her, and she said that she respected him. RESPECT. Take care of me. I respect you. RESPECT. I respect in all capital. RESPECT. She said that she respect him. Who drop? See, dropping the T. That's why the fuck you just be up here, just be your mouth be oozing with shit. Because for the life of me, I don't understand what the fuck you was listening to. You say, hey, hear the words that's coming out of House of Queens TV mouth. Don't worry about the fucking tone. Just listen. So now, girl, listen to what the fuck Jelly is saying. Fuck her tone. Listen to what the fuck she said out her own mouth. She said that she have respect for the man that disrespect her and her children. How the fuck can someone respect? Hold on. Hold on. How can someone respect someone that disrespect her and her fucking children? Now, forgiving someone is one thing, but to sit here on the YouTube, on their platform, and say that you respect someone that talked about you and your children in such a awful way. Because Dr. T said, did she say that he has a fucked up mouth and he disrespect women? So Jelly was aware of it, and so was Dropping the T. But she want to say, I have no morals. Bitch, you don't have none either. And excuse me for calling you a bitch. That was a slip of the tongue. But that's normally how I talk. So I think that's the first time I called you a bitch on here. Because normally I would have called you about 500 bitches. You lucky that you just got that one. Keep it cute.
And no, I don't respect. I want you to get because back. You don't stand on your fucking word. I want you to stand. No, you don't stand on your word. Even she noticed. Even. Go ahead, fam. Because you know this your girlfriend too. So no, bitch. She talking about you ad-libbing. No, I'm just ad-libbing. I apologize to Jelly. No, don't say that now. Listen, how come I couldn't give me a full gun on one of them? How come he couldn't give me a full gun on one of them? You a racist. You got the answer to that. You a motherfucking racist. You got the answer to that shit. You the one got the answer to that shit. What the fuck you got that? That's T.Y. business. That's T.Y. business. I was trying to see what he got to talk about. What the fuck did you talk about? I got your video going again. What you mean? Man, I don't give a fuck. You a fuck? You lied. He ain't coming here looking for shit. You went to go get him. Go take them to 12. Go stick them in your ass and take them to 12. Fuck wrong with you like I give a fuck. Now you want to come out of your character? Mr. I'm so sorry. There's the truth, Ben. Man, what did you talk about? There's the truth, Ben. What? You bitch. What thirsty hoe? There is the truth, Ben. You bitch. Man, you better go bitch your ass on that motherfucker.
So Jelly sit here and cuss at people and talk shit about people and secretly record people, and just because he's a man, he's supposed to just sit there and just listen to the shit. Yes, it's his platform. He has a right to drop her motherfucking ass down. But that's not what Ben does. Again, Dropping the T, you said how he talks to women and his behavior. You noticed it, so you have been seeing him around. So just because Jelly has trauma, people supposed to excuse that and allow her to say whatever the fuck she wants to without them saying nothing? They don't supposed to say anything. They just supposed to let Jelly just run amok, huh? So she knew what she was doing when she came up here once again. They was over here talking about whatever the fuck they was talking about. Just like the first time when she was formally introduced to him in his mouth. You bitch, you bitch, you bitch. Bitch is supposed to be a female dog. So she know what she's doing when she say certain things. So by her coming up here and she's saying what she's saying, dropping the T, and then Ben go and say the same motherfucking thing that's already she's triggered by. Then what? Then what? Okay, I'll just asking.
And couch hoe and get on some meth hoe. Get your ass on that. I'm not, cause you got all this recorded. I already know your angles, dumb bitch. I know your dumb ass angle hoe. You dumb as fuck. Everybody know your angles. You weak, you dumb, and you about ready to do it. That clip right there for your dumb ass hoe. That clip right there for your dumb ass hoe. The clip is right there for you, hoe. The shit is right, man. Fuck Jelly. Jelly, fuck Jelly. Fuck Jelly. What? What? Man, it's a hoe. You's a hoe. Fuck you talk about is a what? Bitch, you over there about ready to commit. You about ready to do it to yourself, bitch. And this your final straw. Yeah, bitch, you about right there. And you doing a good job with yourself, hoe. You doing a good job. I don't have to do it to your regular ass hoe. You kicking yourself in the ass. And just like Jed paid them takes last night, bitch, when you said that shit, I've been waiting to call her a nigger. He said to play the shit off.
So again, he could have went in on her, but he had a little restraint. I must give that to him. He had just a little restraint. So again, dropping T, what the fuck are we doing here? This video is already an hour long, and like I said, I had to unpack some shit. And I knew it was gonna be a long video, but for those who stayed here, I really appreciate y'all. And please, 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 please get in the comments and tell me what y'all think about this whole entire situation. So anybody that come across this video that had an issue with Jelly, a problem with Jelly, man or female, I can't speak for no one but myself. When me and Jelly had our encounter, I can't even remember. That's how petty and stupid it was. I didn't go attack her. I wouldn't go and talk shit to her. Because when her and Jedi was cool back then, I actually went over to her platform and supported her. That's when she was doing the card reading, and she was giving out a gift card. I supported her platform. Again, don't know where the disconnect happened, but it happened. And like I said, 2026 today, I still don't have a fucking problem with that girl. Even though it was just, yesterday that I made a fucking video and she made one back. So again, there's still no problem with her. She wants it to be an issue. She likes the back and forth because it gives her something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Yeah. And the same thing I told Jelly, fucking dropping the T. Play fair, bitch. Play fair. You used my voice, so I'm using yours. And you have every right to your opinion. So in the fuck do I. So y'all, tell me what y'all think about this entire video. And I'm going to stand 10 on the fuck I said and did. what Ben said about Jelly, and well, we're not about Jelly, but her children, he was fucking wrong. And at the fucking time, we did not care. And I can't say, when I say we, I'm not speaking for the whole collective. I'm just saying we. But I, House of Queens TV, did not give two fucks about it because at the time, me and Jelly was probably mad at each fucking other. Ain't no doubt about it. We was probably mad at each other. That's why I didn't give two fucks about it. And like I said, I did not hear what he said about her children. Only until recently. I was just assuming that shit, he said whatever other people may have said. I didn't hear about that until fucking recently. Damn. But, dropping the T, why the fuck would I care more about what was said from Ben's mouth to Jelly's ears about Jelly's fucking children more than she, more than Kyle? They are the fucking parents. This is a free fucking app. You have the choice to download it and participate in the bullshit or just watch videos. You can log off. You can delete the app. But everything that Jelly have said and done on this app, she chose to do. We seen Kyle in the chat when she was arguing as his wife. He should approach that man. He should have said something to that man. So who don't have morals? Who don't have morals dropping the T? Should you be pointing your finger at me or pointing the fingers at the people that you really want to point your fingers at? But now, since y'all are cool and y'all friends, you don't have the fucking balls or titties to be honest and tell your friend the fucking truth. But hey, how come your husband did not stand up for you and y'all's children? Why is it House of Queens TV responsibility to say any fucking thing to any fucking body about anything that someone have said on this fucking app? That is not my responsibility. That is not my motherfucking job. So dropping the T, since you want to say about someone have morals, I would be expecting a video on Kyle. He didn't say nothing. Polo, she didn't say nothing. And since you have so much disdain for Ben, you ain't made a video on him. So who really is keeping their mouth closed? It's damn show, not House of Queens TV.